Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Capsa. So today's topic is mechanism of respiration or also known as breathing. Mechanism of respiration or breathing. Okay, so what is respiration? Respiration is a process of gaseous exchange in your body known as or called as respiration. Okay, so respiration is a gaseous exchange in your body. And what is mechanism? Actually, how this respiration process occurs is known as mechanism. Okay. Now, what are the parts of our body involved in the respiration process? These are first one is lungs. Second one is alveoli. Third one is diaphragm. Fourth one is intercostal muscle. Intercostal muscle are of two types. First one is external intercostal muscle, and second one is internal intercostal muscle. Okay, and another two part are nose and ribs. These are secondary organs. Okay, now what is the objective of this respiration process, or what is the primary goal? So, objective of respiration process. First objective is to distribute the air and blood flow for gaseous exchange in our body. Okay, so first is distribution of air and blood flow. Second objective is to provide oxygen to every cells, to every tissues. Okay, so provide oxygens to every tissues. And the third one is remove the carbon dioxide which is harmful for our body from your body. Okay, so removing of carbon dioxide from the body. And the fourth objective is to maintain the CO2 and O2 level, or also known as homeostasis level. So, maintain homeostasis level. So, these are the objectives. Now, we will see what kind of instruments are used to measure or in the measurement of respiration process. So, instruments are first one is spirometer. Spirometer actually used to measure the rate of airflow, the lungs volume, the lung capacity, etc. And the second one is manometer. This is used to measure the air pressure difference. Okay. Now we will see the mechanism. The movement of air or O2 into and out, or CO2 of the lungs or from the lungs is carried out by changes in the thoracic cavity and the diaphragm. Okay, and this mechanism consists of two phases. First phase is known as inspiration or inhalation, and second phase is expiration or exhalation. Okay, so first phase is inspiration and second phase is expiration. Okay, so in the first phase, what happens? During the inspiration, diaphragm contracts. So in this process, first diaphragm contracts and goes to the downward. Okay, to increase, why goes to the downward? Because if the diaphragm goes to the downward, then it can increase the length of thoracic cavity. Okay, then it increases the length of thoracic cavity. Okay, after increasing the length of thoracic cavity, air is breathed in, that is O2. Okay, so air or O2 breathed in. Okay, and after breathing of O2, gaseous exchange occur between alveoli and blood capillaries, and after this the second phase started. So after breathing, gaseous exchange between blood capillaries occur. Okay, then second phase started. Now we will understand the second phase, that is expiration, and you should keep in mind that during inspiration process, external intercostal muscle contracts to increase the thoracic cavity. Okay, so in this inspiration process, external intercostal muscle contracts. You need to keep in mind. And second phase is expiration. What happened in expiration process? So in the expiration process, during expiration, diaphragm relaxes and goes upward to decrease the thoracic cavity and CO2 breathed out. So diaphragm relaxes and goes to upward direction and decreases the thoracic cavity, length of thoracic cavity, CO2 breathed out. Clear? And in this part, what happens? Intercostal muscles relaxes, but external intercostal muscle relaxes, but internal intercostal muscle contracts. So in this part, external intercostal muscles relaxes, but internal intercostal muscle contracts. It means during the inspiration process, only external intercostal muscle is involved, but during expiration process or exhalation process, external intercostal muscle and also internal intercostal muscles are present. Okay. So, inspiration is also known as inhalation and expiration also known as exhalation. Clear to you? Now we will understand through a diagram. Okay. First, we will draw so these are alveoli. Okay. Maybe my drawing is not proper, but I will make you understand. Sorry. Okay, so these are the lungs. This is trachea. These two are known as bronchi and individual is known as bronchus. Bronchus is a singular and bronchi is a plural. Okay. So these two are lungs. All of you know lungs. These are alveoli. Okay. Individual is known as alveolus, but all of alveolus together known as alveoli, or alveoli is a plural form and alveolus is a singular form. And here is a membrane present, that is diaphragm. And this is the pleural membrane. Okay. Now we will see when air is breathed in, it goes downward. That is inspiration process. Okay, diaphragm goes downward. The thoracic cavity length increases. So obviously oxygen can breathe in, and during the expiration process, this diaphragm goes to the upward. As a result, the thoracic cavity decreases. That's why CO2 can breathe out. So this is the mechanism of respiration. Now we will see, I have told that internal extracostal muscle and external intercostal muscle. Okay. So if we take, this is sternum and these are the rib part of your body. This is sternum and this is the rib part. Okay. And if you take two ribs, you can see some muscles like this, and another muscle forms like this. Okay. So the outer muscle is known as external intercostal muscle, but inner muscles are known as internal intercostal muscle. These are the ribs. Okay. Now we will see how the gaseous exchange occurs. Okay. So this is a alveoli. Assume this is a alveoli and this is the blood vessels or blood capillary which are present. Okay. So these are the blood corpuscles, red blood corpuscles. This is blood capillary and this is alveoli. Okay. Now, in this between two, carbon dioxide goes to the alveoli, but oxygen goes to the blood capillary. Okay. So oxygen goes in and carbon dioxide goes out. That's it. That is the process of gaseous exchange between alveoli and the blood capillaries. Okay. So this is the end of my lecture. If you like my video, please do like, comment, share and subscribe. And the later part we will discuss about the regulation of respiration. Thank you for your attention.